Brno open their account with a big win here if they can. Bit nicely off the toes there. That's going to run away from everybody, and that's going to go across the line. So there's a great start. Get a few ideas going. Lofted, smashed out of the ground towards the car park. It's a big leap there. Now that is pretty much where Sazib likes it. It's short enough for him to have a think about where he wants to put it. Does he want to hit deep mid wicket? Does he want to go squarer? This occasion he goes a little bit more squarer, and he's elevated that perfectly for 6. Oh, look at that. The swing. You could see the ball swinging into Sazib's bat, but he knew exactly where it was going to go, and he's crunched that over deep mid wicket for another maximum. So back-to-back 6s here. Bohemians looking good. S.Bhuiyan, I tell you what, he's a bit like the ocean. You don't want to turn your back on him. Let's see what he can do here against the team from Brno. Again, it's swinging in, but he knows that ball's going to come in. He understands what the bowler's doing, and he's capitalizing. That is a tremendous shot. That is so far out of here, it's not funny. For the rest of these 40 deliveries. Because he has to do things like that. And that is downtown and then some. That's into the neighbouring village. That's a big strike. Not as big as a couple we saw from Sadeshwar Guramsekara in the earlier game today. I think that's what I saw you say, maybe for the last game. And that is crashed out of here as well. Crashes this one though. And just over the fingertips of the player there. It wasn't far away. Naveed's got hands on his hips. He's looking around the ground saying, well, what do I have to do to get a wicket here? Well, there's one. That's out of here. That is properly out of here. All continues. Last ball of his over. Waits on that one. Stands up and smacks it hard down the ground. And that's what S.Bhuiyan does. 59 he's on. Hit really hard through the covers. Only about let's call it 3 meters to the left-hand side of Hamidullah, who's... This time he goes straight. Oh, it's a lot of work for the fielder to do. Almost. Now Sazib this time goes for the uppercut. It's going to be a couple of bounces and 4 runs. It's full. He sees it early. He swings so hard, and that's out of the ground. 6 runs. That was not a good delivery at all. Not a clever delivery. So this one better go to the boundary. And it does. Right on cue. Just over the top of the fielder who's on the boundary there. It cleared him in the engine by enough, but at the same time, 38 from 18 is the equation. Big cheers from the dugout. S.Bhuiyan marches to 91 from 24 with a very impressive Maximo. Anyway, Ula continues. This time he goes over the long off position for another Maximo. 97 now of 25. Smack. This one is going to carry the rope for another Maximo. That's the 100 up for S.Bhuiyan. He moves to 103 from 26. What an impressive innings this is. He gets a ton. Crash, bang, wallop, out of the ground. Any way you look at it, it smacks into the fence, just down alongside the scaffolding tower there, as our cameraman has to angle it down and see where it's landed. That is absolutely emphatic. What do you do? How do you bowl to this guy? How on earth do you bowl to S.Bhuiyan when he's in this kind of mood?